Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to the Woodall Grain Post Market Wrap-Up for Thursday, January the 27th, 2016. March corn finished off 4 cents today, settling at $3.65 and a half. We did some pretty significant technical damage to the charts today, closing below the last 4 or 5 days on the March contract. The confluence of resistance at 371 to 372, 373, those levels that I've been talking about for the last 4 or 5 days, they finally gave way, but not in the direction that we were hoping. We were thinking that it had tested 371 so many times it was going to be able to break through, but it didn't, and pitched us to the downside and after 6 trading days. So today's move could be a pretty significant move to the downside. In additional news, Argentine corn export registrations were reported to have surged 12.2 million tons since the middle of December, and this increase in registrations is, we feel like, the result of the elimination of export tariffs on corn and wheat. March 16 beans were off strong today, 14.5 cents, down to 8.67 3/4. Again, a lot of technical damage, closing below 8.80, and really needed to hold above 8.70 if we had any chance of a rally back toward $9. We saw the Brazilian complaints of too little amount of water during the growing season, and now as they get into the very early stages of their harvest, we're seeing the complaints of too much water. You would think that would be a bullish indicator, but actually it was not enough to stabilize this market today. We had China canceling 395,000 metric tons of beans today in their normal games that they have a tendency to play, and November beans lost 13.25 cents for new crop. So we've definitely got some bears stepping in and taking hold of corn and beans, along with wheat. July 16 wheat was off 4.5 cents today, down to 4.84. And the weather forecasts for next week are bringing potentially large amounts of snow for hard wheat areas of Kansas. And Japan canceled their weekly wheat tender. July wheat finished the day down 4.25 cents, as I said, adding to the 7-cent loss from yesterday. The uncertainty from the potential Russian wheat import tax change that I talked about yesterday, and the meetings that they've got scheduled for Friday to potentially increase their tariffs, export tariffs on their wheat, has got a little bit of nervousness in the market as well. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Woodall Grain Post Market Wrap Up. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll look forward to talking with you tomorrow afternoon.